This is what Illumina will look like when you take it home from the nursery, but if you follow just a couple simple steps, it will look absolutely breathtaking in your garden. And that's why we have Briana here to help us with learning how to put it in the garden. So when I first take these home, what is the first thing that I should do?
Well, you want to get your pot of your choosing. You want to get your nice, good draining soil and fill your pot about halfway up.
Anything we should know about the soil?
No, you just want it to be good draining.
Great, so I have I have 3 4-inch pots. So you'd say a pot of that size would be good for this many?
Yeah, it'll make it nice and full.
Okay. You do the honors?
Sure. So you're gonna turn it on its side, take it out, gonna pull the roots apart a little bit.
Oops.
That's
Not too
okay.
hard, right? Strong hands. There you go.
So then next you're just gonna wanna fill in the remaining gaps with soil.
Okay. Now it looks like you have them placed just a little bit below the pot. The surface of the Illumina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just make sure it's packed in.
All right, so how about watering?
You just want to do a good soaking, so you see the water coming out the bottom of the pot, and then just let it dry out in between waterings.
Okay, so you want to make sure the soil is kind of dry to touch before watering it again. Would you say maybe a couple times a week?
Yeah, depending on how hot it is, you might have to do it several times a week.
Oh, okay. And where should it be in the garden? Where would you say that it would look best?
You know, on your patio, or if you have it in a hanging basket or planter box, it's going to be best so you can see it.
Okay, and is it full sun? Do you want to put it out in the sun?
Full sun's going to be best. It's very heat tolerant, so it'll do good there.
It also looks like it might be good for borders around edges on the ground if they're planted directly in the ground. Can you do that?
Yeah, that would be great and fill in very nicely.
Okay, how about fertilizer?
Just want to do a high phosphorus fertilizer, so something to promote the blooms.
Okay, and just follow the directions of the fertilizer as far as when to use?
Usually you do it every 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
And just mix it in with the soil and water it in.
All right, well, it's already starting to look pretty good. Briana, is this the Illumina that we just made?
It is. Just after a few short months, it can turn out just like this.
It looks absolutely beautiful, and I can see what you were talking about. It would look good, and hanging baskets and patio containers. It also looks as though it would be just a great accent in the garden, just along any borders of a landscape planted directly in the ground. It looks like it would be great with all sorts of other varieties and really be that extra flair to make that garden special, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it's very versatile.
All right, thanks, Briana.
Welcome.